So we're here to solve this Aqre puzzle called Stalactites and Stalagmites by Prasanna Seshadri, and it looks like it's going to have a top-down and bottom-up theme, just like those two geologic formations growing in a cavern. I'm just putting in the first 0s and 3s to start, and some of the things to note, we'll be finishing off some of the adjacent 1 or 2 cages and doing that. This 3, for instance, to be connected has to come through the top here. No 4 in a row puts in these cells. Connection requires this. That completes the 2s. Connection requires these. Connection requires these. Again, no 4 in a row. Over on this side, the 2 needs to reach over this edge to be connected and can never take this cell to complete that group. We finished those 2 cages. Have to take this cell, but that finishes the 1 cage, puts these in, finish the 2 cage. This is required for connectivity. These have to come in. No 4 in a row. No 4 in a row. We got 4 unshaded, so this is shaded. That means these are unshaded, forces this to be shaded. It looks like most of what I've got from the top right now. I guess one more connective cell here. The bottom 3 vertical, 0 vertical, force these patterns. The 3 across are all good. 3 vertical, none of these horizontal. Puts in those 2, completes that cage. Puts this in, completes this cage. This, for connection, has to come through this channel and marks off these cells, puts this in, marks this in, marks this off. I'm going to come to my tab menu and just mark some places of tension as we're working through this grid. We can't take too many cells around these areas. I'm looking around this for potential forcing square, and I think one thing for sure is if I don't take this cell, notice I have to take both of these for connection, but I now get 5 in a row, so taking this cell first looks like a pretty good connective path. I think another thing to note is if I don't take this cell, I'm then forced to take this up, but that marks these off. And so here, not straight near this section, but around the section, these X's are helping me see this kind of constraint. This would now potentially put 4 unshaded in a row if I don't take this cell. So I have 2 of the 3 in this group marked, and that actually means I can't take 2 more. So I can't actually come through this channel. So for connectivity, I've got to come through this bottom piece. And that actually will mark this off, mark this in, get this stage of the puzzle. For connectivity, I'll always have to take this square, so that marks some more off around it. It means that these to stay connected have to come up and over, and that marks this over in. I haven't looked in this bottom section yet, but 2 things to note. First, this 3 will have to come out this way because it has no other route out, so it puts these into the grid. Completes here. This cage can't all be shaded. It also can't all be unshaded. I think the forced state of it is 1 and 1 with an unknown that will be driven by this cell or by this cell. We still have some connection then sort of on this bottom left side. This will have to come up and through this channel to be connected. Marking this off means this top group has to come through this cell to be connected, but that marks this off for no 4 more in a row. These required for connectivity, these required for connectivity, that marks this off, these for connectivity again. These marked off, these marked in. So a lot of fast progress just using the connectivity rules. We've got 3 but not 4 in a row. Mark this off, 3 not 4 in a row. 3 unshaded or 5 unshaded. So we need to put these in, marks these off. Connectivity for this 2 requires coming through this lower right corner now. So got to take this cell, marks these off, marks these in, marks this off. Connectivity gets us to here. 3 unshaded finally forces this cell. 3 unshaded forces this cell. Probably like on the left side, what we want to do in thinking through this 3 is say what cells would cause an issue if I don't take them. So I guess I might as well start near the one I've got. If I don't take this cell, I got to take these, and that marks both of these off for no 4 in a row, and so it strands parts of the grid, so this must be shaded. That means I can't cross any of these boundaries because I only have 1 more shaded to go, so to be connected, I got to come through this cell, marks this off, marks this in, marks this off, means I can't ever reach this cell, so these 3, these should finish the puzzle. So pretty good Thursday challenge, used connectivity a whole lot and a little bit of look ahead, particularly around this left side 3 and this right side 3 to connect the top and bottom intuitions together to get a complete solution. So hope you got something through watching this video. Thanks, we'll see you again soon.